Hey guys, Tiaza here again on freebellydanceclasses.com. One last question in our little series that we've been doing lately, talking about weight loss, diet, and in the world of belly dancing, and belly dancers in the world of belly dancing. So let's talk a little bit about something where people talk about, I need to lose belly fat. It's all about belly fat constantly, and obviously we hear about that a little bit more in the world of belly dancing because, it's belly and I'm showing my belly and therefore I want to lose belly fat. Let's talk about that a little bit. Can you lose belly fat? How can you lose belly fat? What's the best way to lose belly fat? Do you even need to lose belly fat? I guess that's the first question to ask, right? Because a lot of girls are like, I need to lose some belly fat. And really, if you look at these girls that like have no belly fat, what they have is like body dysmorphia. They really think that they are heavier than they actually are, which is such a complicated thing to talk about in this video, but it's really, really, really common, amongst especially young girls. I really wish it's not, but it really is, unfortunately. So let's just say you don't have that disordered, but you still really do have a little bit extra pounds to lose, and how to lose them and what's the best way to do that. First of all, let me just answer you very simply and get this out of the way. You cannot lose belly fat just by focusing on your belly. You cannot lose belly fat by doing ab crunches. You cannot lose belly fat by just working at your abs. Working at your ab muscles, all it's going to do is going to build more muscle under the fat you already have. Does that make sense? Okay. So what that really technically is supposed to make you feel like, if you don't lose the fat when you work your abs, it's going to make you actually feel heavier, bigger. Because, yeah, it's going to build bigger muscle under the fat. Okay, and if your fat is on top of it, so you have the muscle there for the fat, now you're bigger. When you had only the fat, you were not as big. So that's obviously explained, why a lot of people, when you just focus on working out, like big, heavy working out, they get bulkier and they get bigger and they feel bigger and they feel heavier. Yeah, because the fat is still there. So you gotta focus on two things at the same time: burning the fat and then building the muscle. If you really want definition, you gotta build the muscles, so therefore you have to exercise those ab muscles. But if you want to show those ab muscles that you work so hard to work, you gotta lose some fat, guys, come on. So, and you cannot do it just simply by focusing on the ab area, okay? We lose fat overall in the body. It's something that we lose everywhere. You're going to lose fat on your ass, it will go on your abs. You want to lose it on your abs, it's going to go off for your ass. It's all connected. It's the entire body. And it really happens only when you have calorie restrictions. And when you have calorie deficit is what we tend to call it in the training world. So therefore, obviously, the more calories you spend and less calories you take, the smaller your body is going to get and the less fat you accumulate on your body. It's that simple. Yeah, it really isn't. You know that, right? Yeah, I'm sure you do. Everybody does. It's not a secret. Come on. It's a complicated, a little simple yet very easy and short little equation. But it really is complicated. It's harder than it seems like to do. I think, honestly, for me, I can do it on a short period of time. Like, if you're just going to give me like, hey, this 2 weeks, this is what your goal is. All right, got it. Before the next month, I'm free, right? I can eat whatever I want. I can do whatever I want. Okay, I can gain as many pounds as I want. I'm good. Somebody might not agree necessarily with me, but I really think that as humans, we kind of meant to do that. We go up, we go down in weight. People are like, well, you have to have that weight and be able to maintain it. Nobody does. It's not a human. Even back in the paleo era, and everybody's talking about the paleo diet right now, right? Even back in the paleo era, people gained and lost weight constantly throughout the year with the season. It's normal. Humans are supposed to gain and lose weight. Okay, now if you go from 100 pounds to 100 pounds, 30, 60, we've got to talk, okay? But if you're doing 5, 10, come on, that's normal. Get over it. Seriously, just get over it, okay? So, calorie restriction is going to get you fat loss, and therefore you're going to see those abs, but you gotta work those abs in order to see the muscle definition. So 2 things you guys keep them in mind. You gotta lose weight, you gotta restrict your calories and have a calorie deficit. In order to see the muscle definition, you have to work those abs. And the 2 things have to happen at the same time in order to see those abs. So don't think, oh, I'm gonna get some flat abs just because I'm working now and doing those, crunches, Now, come on now. Don't just get over that whole way of thinking. Just not going to happen, you guys. If you don't reduce your fat intake and create a little bit of calorie deficit and drop off that fat, you will never see those muscles that you build beneath the fat. So that's my little advice to you, because I seem to get this a lot. I see all the comments all about it. Oh my God, those abs, I want to get those abs. That's how I get those abs. I have a calorie deficit and I work those abs. I do ab exercises, okay, that are very functional, that are body weight, but I do them. And I also watch my diet. I don't eat shit at all. I don't eat crap in my diet. I keep it clean. I keep it nice. And yeah, if I have a photo shoot or if I have a big, recording, I'm going to restrict a little bit, because that is going to guarantee to lower those to lower the fat intake and to lower my fat on my body and see more muscle definition. It's just how it is. Somebody's going to think, oh, well, that's just my vanity. But I don't look at it that way. I look at it from an instructor. Honestly, from an instructional point of view, I look at it like, okay, you're going to see which muscle is working for which move if I actually do that. But if I have so much fat over my muscle, how are you going to know which muscle works? So I really look at it like, you know what, this is good to teach you guys the right muscle that's moving for the right technique, for the right move. It's good for me. It gives me a nice digestion break from heavy digested, substances like fat. But I don't look at it as like, oh, I'm starving myself. I just, you know what, if I want to starve myself, I would never do that. And I know a lot of people said this in my, oh, you lost a lot of weight since your previous videos, because yeah, I had some videos where I was a little bit bigger. That was a time where I was not really watching my fat intake or restricting my calories at all right before a show or right before recording. And so, I was kind of that's how I walk. And that's really how I walk. And I love it. But there are other videos where I kind of was like, okay, I'm going to restrict you because I really want you guys to see the muscle movement in these videos. And then you saw more muscle and less fat. So it just different videos. I did different things right before. And I honestly, when I say right before, I mean 3 days max. I never diet or restrict for more than 3 days. I just can't do it. I will go nuts. So anyways, that's my little talk about diet restriction and losing belly fat and spot reduction, because it really doesn't happen. You can't just lose belly fat. You have to lose it everywhere. So hopefully you learned something from this video. If not, watch plenty of other videos on YouTube that talk about the same idea, and please get the point. You cannot spot reduct. You got to focus on losing body fat overall by creating a calorie deficit. I'll see you in the next videos on freebodydanceclasses.com, where we talk about all things diet, health, fitness, and also lots of belly dancing. freebodydanceclasses.com is our website. See you then. Love you guys. Bye.